Alright, we are day 8. Let's have a small recap of what happened during my long shift. This morning was pretty cool because I've managed to kill a large stack of Kazakhstan. He was immobile on the plains and I shredded him. Rule number 1. If you cannot be active, retreat your units further behind the line so they don't get killed while you are sleeping or offline. While I was taking the rest of Kazakhstan's country, German armored cars started turning up like everywhere, and so Germany was able to take quite some land because you were dispersed fighting several resistance pockets all over the front line. And single units, they're very effective, man. I always keep saying it. It's not the big stacks that take a player down, it's those single units running everywhere, taking all your territory. After that, I've spotted a big stack of Ethiopia that is shadowing the single armored cars. And then finally I've spotted the German railroad guns. I know this because they're extremely slow. They need 1 hour and 10 minutes to bridge only a small distance, and so those railroad guns, they must be over here now somewhere. But Germany also has 12 rocket artillery. Spoken of rocket artillery, I have upgraded mine. Still have more to upgrade, but I'm not comfortable to upgrade so close here on the front line, and I know what I have to do because this is a very long province. So if I can lure the railroad guns in this province and I put my artillery here in the hills, I can retreat a bit further, and as soon as these railroad guns come in, I can capture this province fast. He's not gonna be able to retreat as he's gonna be deep in enemy territory, and even if he manages to retreat, then next he's gonna be in the hills where my artillery gonna get a bonus. And ideally I want my allies to make a big armored car and light tank stacks and to go behind the enemy lines and then go in behind to block off their retreat. Now that's in theory, but honestly my players, they can't pull it off, man. They make too many mistakes, they are too inactive, and it's starting to get really painful. Check this out, for example. Here we've got him. Why would you go with your artillery so deep in the plains, man? These provinces over here, they're gigantic. Of course you're gonna get caught. On top of it, on the screenshot you can see he was freaking static. He wasn't even at war with that nation, so his artillery didn't even open fire. And then he just tried to force march out while being in battle, losing hit points in the process, man. Finally he saw my message and stopped his force marching march. Seriously, man, don't take artillery on the plains. It's very simple, man. They're slow units, you're gonna get caught. Secondly, keep your artillery safe behind the lines if you are inactive. That's another simple rule. I honestly can't trust these guys to have my back, man. He could actually go in a bit deeper, but I don't know why he's not doing it. He could, especially as he has anti-tank and level 5 infantry. I mean, this dude wasn't even online to split off his meat shield, man. If you go into the plains, you need to be online and at least split off your meat shield. This is so freaking dumb. I don't mind coaching players, man, but these mistakes, they're so basic, guys, so basic. And then our dear friend Japan over here, he has lost all his interceptors on the front line. Why? Because he had them on patrol in the range of the enemy. If you are not online, don't keep your planes on the front line, man. Keep them a bit back out of the range of the enemy. Pretty basic as well. So the only planes that we have now are level 1, 5 planes of Xinjiang, 26 planes of Indochina that are gonna be upgraded. But Egypt, he has how many? At least 40 interceptors on the maxed out level that he can have on day 8? Come on, man. You guys need to do better. Xinjiang, Tibet and Maklik have been doing good job. Burma as well. Manchukuo has been doing good as well. But the other players, sorry guys, they're supposed to be my subscribers. Don't make basic mistakes like that. Do you even watch my videos? Itzpatel has now been almost taken over entirely. These 2 provinces will fall as well. 2 more provinces over here and it's GG for him. All the progress that Sumatra made has been undone. Queensland and New South Wales have pushed back. California and New Zealand are posing problems here in Papua New Guinea, and they're not that good of a players because even though Papua New Guinea has been inactive for a couple of days, they still haven't taken the island. Borneo has been upgrading his fleet. He has now 12 battleships level 2, 7 battleships level 3, 10 cruisers level 3 and 11 destroyers level 2. And Sumatra is doing what he can, but he's a junior player. He's level 41, so he's trying his best, but he's simply outclassed. left. Most of his navy is gone. He has made a bit more navy, but level 1 battleships, they're gonna get shredded. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. The only thing he can do is make an attempt to keep the core provinces of Borneo safe, I guess. Ontario is taking here Kamchatka with motorized infantry, but with this front line that still hasn't been cleared out yet, we're simply not gonna be able to resist the Axis, man. All these units are still engaged over here in West Yakutia and East Yakutia. Romania is now also incoming. Germany is moving again as well. Why can't I see how long he needs to march? I should be able to see this. That's weird. It's moving very slow, so I think that's his railroad gun stack. Oh, it's raiding. It's this stack that's moving. This one is faster. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to fall back. This is going to be my defensive position over here. And the frustrating thing is that there's no air bases over here, so I can't even demand to be scouted. I have no idea what's coming. I'm totally blind. In a regular game, I would have air, I would have light tanks to go in around and attack them from the back so they can't retreat, and then go in for the kill with my rocket artillery. Half of them level 2 now, but in this configuration I only went for a rocket artillery stack, man. I've got 10 anti-air, research level 2, still need to do the level 3 upgrade, 10 anti-tank level 3, 10 armored car, same here as well. Got to research the level 3 to upgrade them straight away. 10 infantry level 4, 15 rocket artillery level 1, 15 rocket artillery level 2. That's a stack to be reckoned with, man, but it can easily be taken out by railroad guns if I'm not active. Luckily I'm active, but in the Axis they have now so many points. They have 2,500 points now, 1,000 more than us. And let's go to the mightiest army list. Yeah, and as they have a lot of money, they are taking out a lot of our resources with spies. We've got spies on Sumatra, Indochina and Meklik. Mightiest armies, Egypt 5%, he's going there. Ethiopia 4%. Surprisingly, Borneo is 3%, but that's due to his battleships. Indochina 3% and Japan 3%. Okay, we're not doing that bad. Colorado is the first allies country in the list. South China 2%, Nationalist China myself at 2%. Got a small economy, and artillery doesn't add up much for the mightiest armies list, as they're calculated on offensive damage output and I have mainly defensive units. But yeah, you can see most of the Axis countries, they are on the top of the list, and I'm pretty sure they managed to reveal Japan as 25 minutes after they changed. They went in for the kill, destroyed all the interceptors of Japan. He lost 3-1, which is normal. He was on defense. 10 interceptors gone, as you can see. That's not good, man. And soon enough, I am going to have to retreat, and which I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna send all the units over here, put them on the plains where they get a bonus, and then I'm gonna split up this stack in 3 and put them in the hills right behind it. That's kind of the safest position I can have overnight. I hope that's gonna be enough, that these railroad guns won't make all this distance overnight, because this province over here is perfect to lead them into an ambush, and I've got a long way of retreat when needed before they can take the province center. Same over here, so I can easily escape. Same over here with the hills again. Got hills over here, so I can easily escape into different directions when needed. And there's infrastructure level 2 here, so that always helps. I just hope that these railroad guns won't advance that fast, but I'm afraid that they will. We'll see. But in short, yeah, except for a couple of players, I don't think most of them will have my back, unfortunately. And I feel like the tide is gonna come washing in and we're not gonna be able to stop it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. And I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.